Didn't go as usual as planned, but we are officially live. So welcome to Mo Boxing No Problem. I'm Jose Ramirez Jr. and I'm joined by my co-host Seek, and we got a special guest with us today. We got a pro boxer, Jessie Vargas. How's it going, Jesse?
No boxing, no problem. What's up? Thank you for having me.
Hey, my
It's our
pleasure.
honor. It's our honor. First question we got for you, Jesse. I'm sure you get asked this all the time, and it's how did you get into boxing?
What's up, y'all? Well, boxing, numerous things I'd say. Overall, I knew first of all, my father wanted me to be involved with the after school activity, and kind of keep me busy, keep me productive. So, and I chose one, and I like soccer. I went with that. But then again, I thought to myself, you know what? I'm 8 years old, but I was 8 years old at the time, and I thought I should learn how to defend myself. But I also remember looking at that movie, the Jean-Claude Van Damme movies, where he like Bloodsport and all those, and I was like, yo, I want to be like him. So I started Taekwondo, but then they would never let me fight in Taekwondo. So I thought, you know what, this isn't real. I ain't doing it. And then I turned over to boxing, and I was fascinated by it. Right, I was fascinated by the art of physical combat, of the way you hit him with a 1-2, and then you got to watch out because something's coming back right after. And I just became fascinated with the entire sport, the work behind it. Of course, I didn't like the work behind it, but I was like, okay, it makes sense. Like you got to put in the time, and then it'll turn over inside the ring. So, and I was just fascinated by becoming better and better and better than everybody else, and I'm very competitive. So I just thought, and I was the type of kid that I was just tough overall. You know what I mean? So I like to break people down, and that toughness kind of transferred over inside the ring, which is great. I just broke them apart in the middle, and then whenever someone did not beat me, because I wouldn't say they would beat me, but they were faster than me, so it was like a little complicated to get to them. I'd learn how to do it, and I think to myself, all right, how can I take him down? And then it's like those little kids, like they'll play a game, right? And they'll say, all right, I'll go again. I lost this one, but I'll go again. I'm gonna beat him. So I just had that competitive instinct. I never gave up, and I think all that combination of things really made me pursue this career even more.
That's right, bro.
Awesome.
And David had he couldn't make it. There you go.
Yeah, and then we got another comment too as well. He says we've been waiting a long time for this interview. Absolutely. So thanks again, Jesse.
Appreciate it.
My pleasure, guys.
Yes,
What is your
sir.
problem or no problem, no boxing?
Yeah, more problem, no boxing. It's all good, bro. What
No
does
problem.
it mean to be known as the Pride of Las Vegas?
Man, it's something very special, to be honest. More that the people gave me that name. That's amazing, and I just always trying to give back. Always trying to be like a positive role model, right? Even though at this time, in this age, it doesn't really matter, but I still feel that I should, help. Yeah, I should lead by example. Try to help where I can be mostly helpful in, right? The youth, that's a target where I'm trying to help the most. I'm also getting into other businesses also that are able to help other people in different ways, right? Being a community, not a community leader, but just somebody that's helpful in the community, right? That is able to provide connections with doing like uh, fundraisers where we give backpacks and things of that sort for kids that are going back to school, people who need it. I think that once we reach a certain level of success, we also find ways to back God as always, but so we can be of help.
That's what it's all about. And then got a comment here from K Rod. Says, "What's up, Jesse? Salute from Albany, New York, by way of Wimmoma, Florida. Thank you
What's
for
up,
the
kid?
B-Day present. Seeing you at the fight at the MSG on Taylor Serrano card. That was epic. You're a legend."
Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed that fight, and yeah, I mean that's what I've always been here
Yeah,
to
and then
give you what you want to see, which is action.
exactly. And then we speaking of another legend, you shared the ring with Manny Pacquiao. What can you tell us about that? That experience in fighting Manny Pacquiao.
You know what? Manny Pacquiao was the most experienced fighter I've ever been in there with. His experience, I think, really made me a lot, made me better, but for the most part, caused me a little bit of problems, right? It was just his movement, his speed. He was able to move left, move right so quickly. I was all right, where's this guy at? And I was like, I almost wanted to hold him and say, wait there. But his speed was was impeccable, to be honest with you. Hand speed and foot speed. For the most part, though, his foot speed was a little more complicated to me, but it was a good learning experience. We went at it for 12 rounds. We gave the fans a great fight. I'm just glad that the fans enjoyed that night. Even to this day, people will come back to me and they'll say, "Oh my God, we were at that fight. And it was amazing. It was it was so close. We thought some people said once, or just, oh, it was so close." But whether it be Manny Pacquiao fans or my fans, right? They both thought the same thing. Oh, that's important.
Agreed.
Cool, man. You suffered your first pro loss in 2015 versus Tim Bradley. What can you tell us about that fight, and what did you learn from that loss?
Bro, I don't honestly. That's one fight off. You know, I knocked out 12 rounds. Um, I don't know what happened. Some people politics comes into it, and they wanted to. So the referee stops the fight. I had him so severely hurt. I even gave him a concussion. Found out later, but I had him hurt, and the referee stops the fight as I'm putting in punishment on him. And later on, after 5 minutes of me celebrating, right, getting the victory, the referee comes back and says, "Oh no, I thought I heard the bell ring. That's the reason why I stopped the fight." And it was heartbreaking, infuriating time. But yeah, I mean, I don't see it. I remember that fight. It was positive. I mean, he had others inside the ring talking with the press. It's very unfortunate.
Yeah, absolutely. And then comment here for Promotions too says, "Where's the homie Nonito the Cuban Flash at?"
Yeah, that's my boy. I know that's my brother right there. I love him, and he's an idol. He's just a fighter that's doing extremely well for quite some time. Multi-division world champion.
Excellent. And then
Where is he at? He's at home right now.
there you go. There you go. And then Jesse, I want to ask you, about your fight with Adrien Broner. Specifically the kind of the post-fight, tantrum by Adrien Broner. We shared a clip of his antics, and it's just kind of just blowing up on our Instagram. It's almost at 1 million views. What were your thoughts? You're in the ring, and he's saying all these wild things. Like, what are you thinking while this is happening?
Bro, I went on. A lot of people don't know because the mic wasn't on me, but I went off. I was like, and I remember it so well, but I caught myself. Remember about being a role model, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, shut the. I was like, all right, wait. Second, bro. I picked myself up and said, all right, let me turn this around, right? Let me control myself. Because I was about to go over there and, hey, shut the, boy, what's up? But in that, if you go back and you see that part, you'll see me. I just snap real quick, but then I kind of turn away. I turn away because I'm like, all right, this isn't what I want to show. This isn't me. So I'm like, hey, you need to settle down. I'm trying to shut this guy up because he's saying nothing but stupidity. And I'm like, man, settle down. We could run it back. It don't matter. Because to me, talk is cheap. You can talk about something. You can talk to somebody. You can talk smack. But at the end of the day, don't talk to me if you ain't about it. You know what I mean? If you're gonna go out like that, let's go hard. Let's do it again. And if you're gonna prove something so I wanted a second fight. So we had a draw that night. I thought I won the fight. He was going crazy. And then so what happened afterwards? I'm thinking, all right, well, I mean, you know what? Let's just do it again. What are the facts? All right, if you do it again, we see who wins, and that's it. I wanted to do it again. He didn't want to do it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So going back to the conversation is that I don't like talking a lot of smack. I'm about taking action. So he went off on me, and I'm like, hey, dog, you know what? We can do it again. And I said, and then he kept going, oh, I won this fight. Bro, we went at it, because at the split of a second at that time, you're thinking, all right, well, I felt like I won the fight, but I got to see it on tape, right? Because you don't want to just talk out of your ass. Excuse my language.
You're good.
Yeah, we speak behind facts. So I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm thinking to myself, I'll just watch the replay, but I won this fight. I don't know how this happened. I couldn't believe it. I remember it so well because after the 7th round, I thought to myself, okay, I had to win at least 6 rounds because I've been just schooling this fool. I was out boxing. I was like, all right. And then the people started booing. I remember that. I was like, all right, you know what? Let me give these people some action. let me give my fans a little more action. I already got at least 5-6 rounds in the bag. All I need is 3 more rounds, and I'm winning, right? And this is in the 7th round. Three more rounds, that's it. So, and after that, I just sat down and I started fighting with them, right? That's when the people started getting a little more rowdy, like more engaged, right? So I gave them that because I could have just continued just outboxing them, moving around, using that jab, just winning nicely and patiently. But then I thought, no, I already got in the bag, so let me just fight with them. And we ended up getting a draw, which I can't believe that. I mean, anyways, going back to it, 7 rounds. So all you needed was 3 rounds. Nobody can say that I didn't win 3 rounds from the 7th to the 12th. Yeah, I won at least 3 rounds, so that would make me a winner in my eyes. So yeah, we gave the fans what they wanted to see, but I learned that you can never let your foot off the gas. You just can't. You got to keep going. You got to stay in control, right? Because fighters that do, such as myself, that night, will end up losing at some point, and that's something that was significantly important for me to learn as a fighter. And yeah, man, I get a little too cocky, and it is what it is. I think it's been a big mistake, but yeah. So I tried shutting him down. I tried telling him to calm down. He kept going off. I told him, all right, well, we can go at it again, man. That's not a problem. He was like, no, what are you talking about? We're going at it. That's gay. Like, my mind's at, you know what I mean? That's not what I'm about. I know who I am, what I am. What are you talking about gayness for?
I know. Yeah, that's something else.
Yeah, ignorance goes far sometimes.
Man. I just wanted to know, you haven't fought since your Liam Smith fight in April 2022. Are you officially retired, or you're just waiting for the right opportunity to get back in the ring?
That's a good question. That's a good question. Yeah. Retired.
You heard it. You heard it here.
There you go, guys. There you go.
And Jessie, final question. It's not really a question, more so just opening up the floor. What's the message you want to send to your fans and supporters?
As supporters, I'd say thank you for your support. Without your support, we as athletes, we won't get, support. And I've always felt, blessed to have your support. And at this point, I just feel that, I just feel thankful, man. Thankful, and I'm always gonna give you my best in everything that I do.
Well said. And everyone go and give Jessie a follow. You can see his Instagram here scrolling in our banner. It's a Jessie Vargas _ That way you don't miss any updates. And Jessie, again, thank you so much for your time. It was great to get to know you a little better and talk boxing with you.
Hey, thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care, Jessie.
Save y'all.
All right, bye.